You can't back the blue and back Antifa at the same time, even if Antifa is just an idea. Let's turn to Gabriel Nadales. He's the director of Our America and a former Antifa member. So, Gabriel, obviously the Antifa is getting special treatment in the media and by the Democrats. Why do you think that is?
Well, one of the reasons why is because it doesn't fit their narrative. A lot of the times what a lot of the left will try to do, and as well as the mainstream media, they'll try to just talk about January 6th and the right-wing extremists. But, you know, let's talk about what happened in January 6th. In Portland, for weeks, Antifa and other anarchist groups were torching courthouses, and the mainstream media as well as left-wing politicians were completely silent on it because it doesn't fit their nice little narrative that the only violent people are on the right, when in fact there is much more violence coming from the left.
Do you think the media is going to get this little memo from Antifa that says how to cover their riots and actually do what Antifa tells them to do?
Well, you know, I'm surprised they published a memo. I'm sure they got a copy a long time ago, because when you look at a lot of these organizations, from New York Times to CNN to many others, many of them defended Antifa time and time again. The New Yorker would write an article titled "On the Streets with Antifa" that was very pro-Antifa, and it was very favorable coverage all around. So the fact that manual did they really even need it? They were already being a professional PR team for Antifa and a lot of different anarchist groups, because they really believe in their mission, albeit they may not say it out loud.
And the mission basically is to not have police in the United States. Why do you think the FBI hasn't infiltrated Antifa? Are these guys so good they'd sniff out a Fed?
Well, you know, I can't really say what the FBI is up to. The only thing I can really tell you is that they really need, if they're not in there already, they really need to get in there, because they've been planning this for weeks, especially if they're not in I'd be disappointed if they weren't in Atlanta, Georgia already, because they've been doing this for weeks now, and it's only going to get worse unless we really take serious action against anarchist groups there.
Do you think if I didn't shower for a couple weeks and grew my hair out and told everybody I went to Oxford University, I might be able to go undercover?
You know, actually, surprisingly, yeah. It's not terribly difficult to infiltrate some of these, at least at the lower level, some of these anarchist groups. You just kind of have to show up and say you're part of the movement. Getting a little bit higher up to the people who are really organizing this, that might be more difficult, but just literally show up in a black mask, and a lot of people won't even ask you who you are.
All right. Well, I think Johnny just got his next assignment. Gabriel, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.